Ryan Garcia and Roly Romero and being for an interim belt at welterweight?
So all of that is all about who you know for real. So I've been knew that. I've been know how the game goes. So regarding getting an interim belt, I ain't even go knock it. Welcome to the business of boxing. Y'all just now starting to see it. So regarding who will win, I real deal don't know because both of them are wild cards for real. So anything can happen.
Mm. You really believe that? You really believe that anything can happen in that fight? You don't favor anybody in that fight.
No, anything can happen. Now I will say I was just talking to some people. I already told you I really did don't watch boxing or current boxing that much, but I heard lately Roly haven't been looking the same since he got knocked out by Tank. So they say he was a little weary, a little scary lately. So with that being said, if that's true, I got to go Ryan Garcia.
But Devin Haney is fighting Ramirez at a catchweight. What do you think about him in that fight per se?
12-0 Devin Haney. He finna box the nose off of that boy.
Yeah, 12-0, easy work.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
is it 12 rounds or is it 10? I don't know.
it'll probably be 12. It'll probably be 12.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So what you don't see Ramirez opposing any type of threat to Devin?
Style wise, now,
Does he do
let's
better
say
than
if
Regis? You think? Because I know Regis didn't do too well either.
I don't know. I say about the same to be real with you. I say about the same. Cause like for a fact, what was Devin Haney only thing that we said with the Ryan Garcia fight? Why did you try to fight him? Go out there and box. So I feel like he probably learned from that and said, okay, I'm gonna do what I do best, which is box, jab, move, and things of that nature. And I feel like Jose Ramirez, style wise in particular, it favors Devin Haney. He ain't got the fastest feet. He ain't got the he ain't, I don't see him walk the ring like, cut the ring down that well enough to, catch Devin Haney. So I feel like 12-0.
12-0, Devin Haney. Um, what do you feel like these guys could possibly be overlooking their opponents due to the fact that the promotion is all geared up to the rematch?
It's very possible, but at the same time, just because promotions may look that way, don't mean that's how it is in reality. Like, for example, my last fight, a lot of people, probably including you, was asking me about boots. I kept trying to throw that whole question away, like, I got a fight going on. Can I focus on this? So promotion wise, it may look like a whole bunch of boots talk, but the whole time I'm trying to focus on Derek Quaves. So promotion wise and reality is two different things. So only they can say on that.
Do you feel like that's just the factor of fans wanting to see the best fight the best in the division?
Yeah, it's all about drama, dramatics. So what's more fun? Devin Haney versus Jose Ramirez or Devin Haney versus the dude that he had to go to war with, got a lawsuit on, and all that crazy stuff, whatever. So what you want to see more of?
I got you.
Drama. All right, let's go back to Roly. I ain't trying to down talk do anything like that. But before Tank, why did he deserve that fight? Who did he beat to deserve a Tank fight? Tank that dude, top of the top. You feel me? But he got a mouthpiece on him regarding Roly. He got a mouthpiece on it. He talked his way into a fight. So it was real drama. It was a lot of anticipation behind it. I just want to see it. You feel me? Adrian Broner, that's my dog. No matter what, if Adrian Broner fight right now, I'm gonna watch because I know for a fact he finna talk his talk, and I just want to see it. That's it. I just want to see what he got going on. So it's all about just bringing drama, and I ain't gonna say drama, just bringing more energy to the into the boxing world. Just think about all the top stars of boxing: Ali, Ray Leonard, Mayweather. You know, people like that. Guess what they do? They talk, but guess what? They sell. So that's all it is.
What about that first fight that's on the card? Teofimo Lopez and Arnold Barboza.
I ain't never watched Arnold Barboza, so I can't really just say that. To be real with you.
Well, what do you think about Teofimo Lopez possibly moving up into the division? Obviously, you guys are in the same company, working on the same company. I mean, what do you think about him and what he brings to the table? Obviously, he's a star in his own right, but bringing that to 47, what do you think about that?
So actually, I like dude.
Great styles,
He
you two.
Yeah, yeah, I like dude. He definitely not a punk or anything like that. Like you seen, I believe he was 23 years old, if I ain't mistaken. When he fought Lomachenko, he moved up. Everybody thought he was gonna lose against Josh Taylor, but he still did his thing with it. You feel me?
Easy.
So yeah, every time he back against the wall, you see what happened. So I'm pretty sure the fans want to see him try to do it again. So I welcome to the division as well.
When you look at that Fatal Fury card, what fight intrigues you the most when it comes down
Roly
to?
Burt,
Yeah.
Roly and Ryan. Like I said, that's the wild card fight to me. So like I haven't watched Arnold Barboza, so I can't really did say nothing on him. But I know Tio. I like his style. I like what he got going on. So I'm gonna favor him on that one. Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez. I feel like that's a perfect fight for Devin Haney. So he gonna do his thing on that. Now with the Roly and Ryan fight, that's the wild card for me. So that's the one I really did want to look out for.
I like it. Now, I like that comment right here. Ask him about Connor Ben. Obviously, Connor Ben just fought Chris Eubank. Obviously, he was a welterweight, and Eddie Hearn's pride and joy. He just put 65,000 people in the seat with Chris Eubank Jr. But they also said 160 pounds was too big, or whatever weight class that they were fighting at. Um, what do you think about you and Connor Ben per se?
I mean, I definitely love that fight. I said it in the past. Top Rank asked me about on TV before in the past about how would I like to fight him, and I said, yeah, actually, I like to do it in the UK. So as you see, even with Jan Sasaki, I'm going to his hood. The same thing with Conor Ben, boy. I'm trying to go in your hood with it. So I definitely fight him.
What do you enjoy going to other fighters' backyards?
Yeah, I like facing adversity. I like when look at the comments right now. I like when people like that. I like when everybody's saying I'm trash. I like when people saying I can't do nothing and I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm a whole champion. How you gonna say I can't do something? So if I go to somebody else's hood, all the fans on his side, I ain't got nothing to lose. So guess what? The only way is forward. So I love it. I love every piece of it. So I thrive off of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thrive off negativity just a little bit.
When you looked at the Boots and Stanionis fight, did you see, like, did Stanionis look at you like, did you thought he was better than that?
All right, so I'm gonna be real. In the past, like I said, I was trying to be real respectful about things, but now I got to turn the new leaf just a little bit. I knew he was trash. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna no, my bad. Not trash, not trash, not up to par. I'm gonna say just say not up to par. So what I mean by that is, um, he went to war a lot, and like he was hitting other guys a lot, but for some reason nobody was getting hurt. Nothing was happening. He get all bruised up, and they get all bruised up, but nothing happens. You ain't got no pop in them gloves. Also, even besides that, these just the highlights I've seen as well. I ain't even see a full fight. This just the highlights. So this is your best of your best. And I seen a very straightforward fighter. I seen slow feet, basic pretty much. I seen basic. So I ain't gonna say trash. I just seen tough but basic. So it was just like, I mean, he a heavy bag pretty much, just a tough heavy bag. And I like this is literally Boots Avenue right here. Boy, I finna be flash. I'm finna be talented. I'm finna just show you all of these things or whatever. Now let's add the fact that it was I believe they said 18-month layoff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
add that on to it as well. I know for a fact he ain't finna be on point. I had a 10-month layoff and
Okay.
I seen how that was. So
It plays a big
I
factor.
yeah, also I had a 10-month layoff. I seen how that felt, and I'm 24 years old. I believe if I ain't mistaken, he like around 30 years old or
Mm.
something.